posting
for
an
me,
Insta story.
Bethenny. The season
No, but your
made it
last
over
thing to
for
her
me
was that your
because-
last thing on the show
Andy,
was.
you understand the show.
Right,
when
so
you
then she
watch
lies
it
on
and
the
you see
show.
the confessional interviews, I'm seeing what you said about me, about not having a job, not having a husband, about
Your
that
whole
nothing.
season said, I don't understand what's going on between
I didn't
Bethenny and
understand
I.
either,
How did it
Bethenny.
change? I
didn't understand either until I watched the show, and I realized I was really, really trying to salvage our friendship, and you didn't seem that interested, and I only could imagine because you knew what you had said in all those confessional interviews. At the end, I thought I was gonna say, thank God we're done with this season. Thank God we can like
She
go
did
back.
say that to
we
me.
can just like regroup. And then I started watching the show, and then I thought she's just superficial. You
I
knew
think you
one of those
changed.
things.
I think you changed.
You knew me. You know me. You know one of those things.
I think
Okay,
she's not
you
changed
changed
at
too.
all.
You
No, she
became like
hasn't.
I think
catty
you
and
changed.
gossipy, and I
think you
didn't
changed.
change.
No, she
Good.
has not
Yes, my
changed.
eyes are open.
No,
you know,
I
didn't
think you
change.
changed.
We're gonna
No,
move on. I'm
that's
sorry
not
to
true,
see this
Sonia.
one go because it
Well,
was fun
maybe-
seeing you two together. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Maybe they
They
both
were.
changed for the better, but definitely changed.
Well, I wouldn't say you two. Don't say it's done. Just put a comma on it. It's,
What does that
things
mean,
are gonna
Doreen?
yeah, because it's, things change. I'm gonna make up with Luann eventually. So there you go. You two can.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't think what you
Okay,
said during
I
that
mean-
dinner is quite what she said about me in the blogs and with her friend.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All
and
right.
the blog that 2 people read. Sorry,
We'll be right
Bravo.
back.
A lot of people read it.
No, people don't read it.
A lot of
They
people
did.
did read it.
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna come
And
back.
it was really mean.
Nothing more mean than you
Okay.
said.
I didn't say anything except for you didn't have a career.
Oh my God, it was every single week. We don't see each other that much. I think the last time I saw you was in May. I think we had dinner right after Dubai.
Why is that? Are you not as close?
No, Bethenny made it seem like we were BFFs, thick as thieves, but we weren't. We never were. We were
Okay,
friends.
but you do
We
know
were
that it
good
hurts my
friends.
feelings when you do
I know
say
you're.
that.
Okay.
I know, but I know.
But I'm not going to. I'm going to be truthful.
I know.
So I'm going to describe our friendship as it is, and not as it was described
you're
on a
not trying to
TV
be
show.
mean, you're
And
just
I'm not
saying it
trying
was
to
a
be mean.
developing
I think she's
friendship.
great, and she's not some dimwit
But
girl.
it
We have a
appear
lot.
traveling with someone.
Excuse
You've been
me,
to
but
3
I'm talking
different
to-
countries
I'm-
with her. That's.
I'm talking, okay, so I can talk.
To the
First,
point, you've been to 3 countries together, like on your own, outside
one
of
was
the
the
show.
At the time when we started filming in October, Tinsley and I had spent 6 days in Spain with our boyfriends together. That was our trip. And
Okay.
and after that, I never saw her until almost
so you
we
weren't
started
that good of
filming.
friends.
Wait, you didn't go to Key West and other places with them? You didn't go to.
We were friends, but we were.
You didn't
we
go to
were
Little
just
Palm
starting-
Island
we went to
together?
Little Palm Island right after the show.
You didn't
right
do
after the
Chicago or
show.
Vegas?
She was also the
I
only one
didn't,
that came-
Bethenny. Those
she
are
was
just
also the
lies that
only-
you tell
she
yourself.
was
Oh, I made a
also the
big
only
lie
one
up
that
about
went to
Vegas. That's a massive lie.
Well, who cares?
You know what I care about? I care about the truth. That's all. The truth was you used this opportunity to say, Carole is the kind of person who has to be a BFF 24/7, and she's just not that into me, and Tinsley and her is thick as thieves. And that original lie launched this entire story.
I thought you guys were very close. It seems like you're close.
Why would
Well,
it
I
seem
think
like
we
we
are
were very
close, first of
close?
all.
Well, she's saying you are close.
Carole, we
Right,
are
no, we're
close, so don't
We're-
say
no,
that.
And I think she's a great girl.
Why is being close to Tinsley such a crime?
I love it.
She's great, and she's fine.
Why does that recharacterization hurt your feelings?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Why do we have to even
Define
pinpoint it? Like, okay, we weren't thick as thieves.
we
Like,
didn't,
I
and I
didn't think we
never
were, but I did
defined
think
it.
that we.
Didn't you spend your whole summer in LA?
You did spend a lot of time this season together.
If anyone was thick as thieves this season, it is Sonia and Bethenny. That's clear from the jump.
I'm just saying the two of you hung out all season.
Right, we definitely
There's something
hung
wrong
out.
with
No,
that.
I'm not saying
But I
that.
hung out with her
didn't
too
think
all
was.
season.
I hung out with her just as
I
much,
filmed with
and
her.
I hung out.
I hung out with
Okay.
Ramona.
I
Okay.
filmed with her just as
Okay,
much.
it just seems
Give me
like
some love over here, girl.
I'm not saying that we're
it
not
seems
friends.
like you have an
but I'm-
aversion to just saying yes, we're good. You know,
No,
we
no, no,
hung out all
Andy,
season. Yeah.
I've said 10 times now that she's my friend and she's a great girl and I like her.
Okay, great. Otis from Burbank, California said, Carole, you seem to identify as a journalist, yet by your own admission, it's been 2 years since you last wrote anything. Plus, you've been open about shirking off deadlines. Are you a serious journalist or not?
I do kind of self-identify as a journalist, but for me, it's been much longer than 2 years because I feel like the bulk of my career was at ABC News, and that's
When did you work at ABC? From when to when?
88 to 2001 or 2002? 15
That's
years.
17 years ago.
No, it was like
Yeah.
14. 14 years, 15?
No, you said 2001. Isn't it 2018?
2001, 2002, right after,
So that's
whenever.
17 years ago.
Why, are you making a point, Bethenny? What are you saying? Are you
I did not know
demeaning
that
my
number,
career?
and now I
Okay.
know that number. I didn't know
Okay.
you ever
I had a
worked. You brought it up.
15-year career at ABC News. I left. I
Which
wrote
is a
2
long
books.
time, 15
Yeah.
years.
Wrote 2 books, yeah, that's
I
right.
had 2 years that I worked for Glamour magazine. I did a monthly column.
Is this the
and then-
resume?
Well, I'll put
Why
my
are you being
resume
so
up against
negative?
yours
Let's
any
do
day
it.
of the week.
You
You
did
are
my
the
job.
one that said on television that I don't have a career. Do you
And
know
you
what
don't.
that is, like shaming and
But you
demeaning?
don't have a career.
That's
You're the
bullying,
bully.
Bethany.
You're bullying.
But
Your
then when you
resume.
say something
You're
like that, it
bullying.
sounds like you're bullying.
She wrote on the blog, I'll compare my
we're talking
resume
about-
to yours
Yes,
anytime.
I will.
Okay, so my resume, I was a personal assistant to Jerry Bruckheimer, worked for Lauren Michaels, Kathy, Paris, and Nikki Hilton. Then I moved on to become a natural food chef and had my company, Bethenny Bakes, wheat, egg, and dairy free. Created the fastest growing liquor brand in history, the first ever ready to drink
And I was
alcohol.
the first person to put that skinny girl hard hat on, and I had your back
No,
about
but this is
skinny
my
girls
resume.
before I
You can
even
put
met
that
you.
on your
career,
resume.
but she finished-
I don't want to put.
Have
I
a
don't need
skinny
to
girl
put that
brand
on
with
my
microwave
resume,
popcorn with
Bethenny.
Con Agra with denim jeans launching in.
And then the skinny girl jeans.
That's
May
great.
have been on the cover of Forbes magazine.
That's
So
great.
would you like to
That's
put your
great.
resume up
Yeah,
against
my
mine?
resume equals that.
And created the largest private relief effort
That's great.
mentioned.
I never
with
said you
liquor-
didn't have a career like you said to me.
You said I have time to buy elf sweaters, so I must have a lot of time
Yeah,
on
you
my
have a
That's
lot
what
of
you-
time on your hands.
It's funny that you would say that. That's
Bethenny, you
just
know what that blog is?
hysterical.
That blog, I know you're not used to it, but it's holding you accountable. And that's why I didn't want to write blogs. It's the last thing in the world
You
I
seem
wanted
to
to
really
do.
enjoy it.
I thought I would do it a little bit in the
My
beginning.
string of rich I mean, you really went deep.
I thought I would do it a little bit in the beginning to sort of put in context this argument we were having. And then every week I would look and I'd be like, okay, this week is going to be fine. And every week there'd be something